I have a message for every Tottenham fan out there. Hang in there. I know things have been rough to start this season. I know things have not gone the way that any of us want them to, but we have to hang in there and we have to keep positive. I've seen so much negativity and anger and hate and just, disgusting comments and horrible conversations on social media, all because of Tottenham, and it's just not worth it. The North London derby was days ago now. It's over and done with. Tottenham have another opportunity to bounce back against Coventry on Wednesday night. It is the perfect game at the perfect time for Tottenham, for many different reasons. For Ange Postecoglou, it represents the opportunity to get the fans back on side, perhaps the fans that he has annoyed and disappointed in the start, in the first couple of weeks of this season, because the Carabao Cup is something that every single Tottenham fan wants to win this season. We just want to see our team lift silverware, and I'm telling you, almost everyone would sacrifice their league position if it meant that we can get to and win one of these upcoming trophies that we are about to embark on. The Carabao Cup is the perfect opportunity to bounce back, and then it's Brentford at home after that, a good opportunity to turn things around and get our season back on track. There was a lot that we didn't like about the performance against Arsenal on Sunday. However, I think ultimately we just have to sit here and accept that Arsenal are just way ahead of us at the moment. We have to say that they are so much further ahead in their project. They are drilled to perfection. They do everything perfectly when it comes to what their manager is asking them. They know how to defend superbly. And against a team like Tottenham, who are struggling to put the ball in the back of the net at the moment, it's just unfortunate. They took their chance from the set piece when it mattered and they got the 3 points. We have to move on. We have to stop being angry. We have to stop fighting with each other on social media. We have to stop leaving disgusting, hateful comments on players' Instagrams. Brennan Johnson caused him to deactivate his Instagram because of all of the hate. You can disagree with him being in the starting lineup. You can disagree with him playing as many minutes as he does for Tottenham. However, don't personally attack him. Don't go onto his social pages and leave him nasty comments. He reads it. He's 23 years old. He is 23. That is young. He is probably reading all of those or most of them, and just, it's probably so demoralising, and I can guarantee you it affects his performances on the pitch. I can guarantee you it means he's playing with less confidence. I'm not saying that he should be starting every game because I don't believe that he should. However, we have to get behind the players. The ultimate point is this. We are a year and a half, not even that, we are just over a year into a new project with Ange Postecoglou, and I will repeat myself time and time again. We have to give him time. I've seen so many people flip, so many people turn on him over the last couple of days because of how the results have gone this season, because we are not scoring goals, because perhaps they're not happy with the transfers that we have made in the summer. However, he is a good manager. He is a good coach. He has Tottenham playing better football. They are more dominant. They're creating more chances. They have more possession. They're just struggling to put the ball in the back of the net at the moment. There are players that are really shining in his system. Dejan Kulusevski has probably been our best player so far this season. There are players that need to perhaps step up a little bit more in maybe James Maddison. Perhaps Christian Romero hasn't had the best start to the season. Unfortunately, this can happen sometimes. Yes, it may be Tottenham's worst start to a season in I think 9 years. However, it's only been 4 games. It's a long old season. It is September. It is the 3rd week of September. The season finishes in May. May next year. It's 8 months away yet. We have so much time. We have to get on side and we have to get behind the boys. And this Carabao Cup opportunity on Wednesday against Coventry is the perfect opportunity. Regardless of how they performed against Manchester United in the FA Cup last season, regardless as to how good any team can be in the lower divisions, regardless of them being able to catch us out, regardless of being able to perhaps cause an upset if we're not at it. It's the perfect opportunity, home or away. It's a good chance for a lot of these new players that we signed over the summer to get more minutes. It's a good chance for the likes of Archie Gray, Lucas Bergvall, hopefully someone like Mikey Moore to get minutes on the pitch here, and they are good enough players to win this game. I'm not saying that we have to completely change the team because we know that we need to win this game. There is no margin for error against Coventry. Look, at the end of the day, if we do lose this game, I will completely understand why people may be saying, that's it, get rid of Ange, or why they may be so angry. However, The game hasn't happened yet. We've had a tough start to the season. Newcastle and Arsenal in 2 of our first 4 games. It's not easy. And we are just not at that level yet. We have to just calm things down a little bit. And we have to go again. I've reflected on the North London derby. I've sat in and I've absorbed it. And at the end of the day, it just is what it is. We've got a good opportunity on Wednesday night against championship opposition. Get ourselves into the next round of that Carabao Cup and see where it takes us. And then the week after that, it's the Europa League. At home to Carabao. Perfect opportunity to get some wins on the door. Brentford at home in the Premier League. I don't see why we can't win them. All 3 of the upcoming games. A great opportunity. We just have to find a way to convert our dominance on the ball into goals in the final third. I think players like Wilson Odobert have been really bright when they've played in the Tottenham shirt, and he in particular is warranting a space in the starting 11. We missed perhaps Yves Bissouma in the midfield against Arsenal. We need perhaps James Maddison to just do a little bit more for us. But I'm hoping that now that we're 4 games into the season, that sharpness is there and that sharpness is coming. We're up and running as and where we need to be, perform in all of these competitions. At Tottenham, it's the same story every season. We have it's the same story every couple of years, should I say. We bring in a new manager, things start really well, everybody's really excited, and then we go through a patch where things are really bad. That is Tottenham at the moment. 7 defeats in our last 11 games. However, watch us. We dominate the games. We have more possession. We create the chances. We're just not clinical enough. And that may be down to the personnel that we have in the final third. But 2 of our front 3 are Solanke and Son most of the time. They are players that we know can put the ball in the net. So we have to have faith and confidence in trust in these players to be able to deliver. I would start Solanke on Wednesday against Coventry. Give him an opportunity to get his first goal for Tottenham. I'm not sure, maybe we give the likes of Sonny a rest, get some other players in, get them some much needed minutes. Archie Gray probably hasn't seen enough football so far this season, and he's a good option that we can have in there to rotate with Bentancur, with Bissouma being injured as well. But we go through it, and I sympathise with everybody else that's watching this video and is still angry from the game on Sunday. We've tried the Antonio Contes, we've tried the Jose Mourinhos. It doesn't work. We have to commit to this project. Even if we have a poor season this season, there is no point in sacking Ange Postecoglou. None at all. I don't see any benefit we get from it. Giving him a year, allowing him to bring in these players that he wants that suits his system, and then changing and resetting everything all over again, what's the point in it? In my opinion, there is none. And there's so much of the season to go. I don't care if we've started the season poorly, if it means we finish strongly, if it means we finally get ticking, even if it takes 10 games. But then after that, we're there and we've clicked and we're going. I would much prefer that. I'm not necessarily saying that it's going to happen. It's more hopeful and wishful thinking. But I'm going to remain positive. I'm going to remain hopeful. And we probably all should. We're all Tottenham fans at the end of the day. All we want to do is watch our team succeed and watch our team win. And that is going to start on Wednesday against Coventry. We are going to win that game. We're going to win it convincingly. We're going to win it comfortably. And then we move on. The momentum starts going. We beat Brentford at the weekend, and then we move. Europa League starts. The perfect opportunity. I'm not saying they're all going to be easy games, but they're games that Tottenham should be winning. Games that we should be able to rotate in, and games that should hopefully, finally, give us a little bit of momentum. So for now, we all need to band together. We need to stop turning on each other. We're allowed to have different opinions. That's absolutely fine. But just support the manager and support the team. Because the more that people turn against each other, the worse the atmosphere is around the club, the less people enjoy watching the games, and the less likely we are to have success. We make an impact. We make a difference. We may not know it as much, but it's the truth. So let's start by having full support behind everyone against Coventry. A winnable game. A chance to get through to the next round of a cup, and then we'll take it from there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you are new around here, and enjoy the rest of your week. As always, I'm on you Spurs.